there's a little bit of a false sense of security for people who are not represented by attorneys to know that there's people at the courthouse who are willing to assist them. And there's people in the clerk's office that'll give you forms and paperwork and direct you to different parts of the courthouse. There are people in court services centers that will try to assist you with filling out some of the paperwork. There's an Office of Family Services, and they try to talk with parties and try to help them reach agreements, and will even write the agreements down for you based on what you tell them you will agree to. And then you go up to the judge, and the judge reviews the documents, and then, if there's an agreement, they will maybe ask some questions and go over the agreement and approve the agreement. But it's a mistake to rely too much on these services that the court provides, because just based on limited time and resources, all of those people or any of those people helping you do not replace and are not intended to replace legal representation of you. They are not there specifically to look out for your best interests and to explain the law to you and to explain fully the procedure to you, or the implications of anything that you're signing, or whether or not what you're signing is complete or not, or the best that it can be. Oftentimes, after going through the court process on their own, people will come to me, and it will be determined that there's a misunderstanding, that they don't understand what was in the document, or that the document didn't contain everything it should have contained or could have contained. And we have to try to fix that afterwards, which is always more expensive than trying to do it correctly the first time. For quite a few years now, Connecticut has allowed something called partial representation or limited scope representation. We call it a-la-carte representation. So you can hire an attorney, if you can't afford it for your whole case, you can hire an attorney for bits and pieces of your cases where you think you might need the most help. We've always done free phone consultations. We've always wanted to make ourselves available for people just to get procedural information, price information, and just to, determine whether or not they'd even think about using us or want to use us.